My voice decided to immediately crack. I guess that is how this is gonna go. So, you can already tell that okay, hold on, let me restart. I had a long day and I'm a bit tired. You can already tell that I've started the project a bit, the painting, and it's a bird that's going to be sitting on something that we'll decide later. I don't know what colors I'm going to make them, but this is basically a quick outline or sketch of what we have. Hello from New Zealand. Kia ora from New Zealand. Hello from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. All right, so I feel like I should probably get started. And I have some big news I'm going to bring up soon. But yeah, all right. So basically, what I'm doing right now is just using some white paint to map out where I want the colors to go. So just basically just doing some highlights, really. It'll be really quick, and then we can start moving into the actual color. So originally, I was thinking this box underneath the bird's feet could be like a grandfather clock or a pendulum clock, but I haven't really decided on that yet. I guess we'll have to see. I've been having a bit of technical difficulties, so I thought the live feed started like 5 minutes ago. It did not, obviously, as you guys can probably tell. I was wondering why, or it looks like the live feed started on my end, but I guess it didn't because no one was able to join, which is a little weird, but I'm glad I got that figured out. As you can see here, I got some colors, mostly just blue and black because those are the colors I'm hoping to stick to. I also brought white, gray, and I believe I brought red, but if I didn't, I'll just go grab some really quick. Let's see. Oh, a or I don't know how to say that name actually. Uh, a POE theme. I love it. Yeah, I didn't actually know what bird this was. I kind of just looked up a picture of a bird online to get kind of an idea, and then I kind of sketched it out. I take pride in not actually doing or using references, but even though it's completely fine if you do want to, but this time I decided I would because I want this to turn out pretty good. And the saw that I'm using is from my dad. He picked up an old antique saw that he thought I could paint, and I thought that was a really cool idea. So thank you, Dad, when you watch this. Right now they're just upstairs playing Mario Kart together, so I doubt they're online. All right, so let's see. What should we start with? I guess I should also wait for this to dry a bit. I saw the blade that your dad picked up for you today. Can't wait to see you paint that one. Oh, the big circular saw one. Yeah, that one actually did sell, but I have a cool idea and I'm buying a new one, or I hopefully I'm going to get a new one. And I guess it's not really a spoiler, but if you look at the color of the rust, it's like perfect brown and kind of a black color for like a bear. So bear fur. So what I was thinking of doing is doing like a mechanical bear on top of the old circular saw because not only does it fit, but I also thought it was a cool idea. All right, so I just tested that with my finger. That is relatively dry. It barely left anything on my hand. So I bet it's safe enough for me to start adding blue. That would be so awesome. Well, I'm glad you guys think so. All right, I'm going to pan over using the box lid again. Oh, there's not a lot of blue in here. Oh, that was basically all of it. That is not great. That's all right. I'll go and grab some more after. So I'm just going to mix in the blue into my brush and pan over here so you guys can see what I plan to actually do with this. I'm not looking at a reference, even though I probably should be, for the colors of the bird. So hopefully it turns out good. But I believe the tuft at the top of his head, since I am assuming it's a guy, most male birds have very colorful feathers because they're trying to impress the female. So I'm just going to call it a him. Oop, I just put my arm. I just put my arm on the wet paint immediately. I should probably fix that. That's all right. Ah, immediately made a mess. Hey, Taryn. All right, so I am just gonna start making some feathers just on the top of the head. And I've noticed birds are relatively easy to paint if you kind of understand how their feathers are pointed, if you will, the way they layered. Let's see. I bet you asked a question. Oh, Minecraft later. Maybe. Taryn's a friend from school, and I invite him onto our world, and we make some little sculptures and stuff. We kind of build houses. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, maybe. All right, so I think I already have the colors that I need. I'm gonna add, yeah. Artists are usually messy. I completely agree. We are messy. Well, most of the artists I've met are messy. In my art class, no offense to anyone who might be in my art class watching this, but like so far, your guys' rooms that I can see are not much better than mine, and my room is not good. Kingfisher head, magpie tail, a hybrid bird. That's what I was thinking. I don't actually know 100% what this is. Not a kingfisher, but it looks like one. I'm gonna have to look it up again because I did save the picture. You and your dad are a lot alike. Well, I take that as a compliment, kind of, because he's weird, but yeah, I look up to my dad and I'm glad you think so. All right, this is already turning out pretty interesting. I've done that so many times on a canvas. Yeah, I think on a canvas it's actually a lot harder to clean up because when you put your arm on it, it sticks to the canvas really easy, and you can't really wipe it off. But for metal like this, oh, by the way, the blue is just a temporary shadow. So for this, I can just wipe it off if it ever gets on something that I don't want. For example, comes right off. It's like a dry erase board, but made of metal, and if you miss with your finger, you're gonna cut it off. I already actually cut myself on my side with this saw already because I am not safe whatsoever with this kind of thing. Oh, that's right. The important news. Is the saw rusted? It most definitely is, but I sanded it down, so I probably won't get tetanus. I washed the little wound. It was just a little cut. I washed it out and it's fine now. Hasn't been itching or anything. All right. Just gonna fill in that beak. Woodpecker. Yeah, actually, it's a type of woodpecker I believe that I'm making. Usually woodpeckers have a smaller beak, but the one that I was looking at, it was called like some kind of, hopefully it doesn't boot me out again because that is very frustrating. I'm not entirely sure if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Am I back? Oh, the important news. Yeah. I keep cutting myself off. That's a little bit annoying. Sorry about that. The important news is that I have an auction coming up. I'm selling all of my paintings. All of the paintings from my room are going in this auction, and hopefully will be up. Oh no, they will be up, not hopefully. Uh, you know how most people say like or when they're thinking? I say hopefully in the middle of a sentence. No, they will be up on April 24th. Going to be in that auction, and they're already going pretty quick, so you might want to get there relatively fast if you want to buy one. And all of the profit that I'm making all the profit that I'm making from the sale is going to go towards car funds. So hopefully, this will help me be able to get my license and actually drive to school one of these days. Let's see. I just dusted all of my mixed bottles of paints for paint pouring. So it's a pouring medium. I cleaned up the art room last weekend. I don't know what happened already. Oh, like acrylic pouring. I see a lot of people do that. I actually really want to try it. It looks super interesting. Yeah, it's it is not easy to keep a clean art space. I'm pretty sure you don't have to look very far to see the mess that I made. This is my desk. It used to be nice. I don't know how I'm supposed to clean that, but whatever. I guess it is what it is. I'm glad that this blue lasted a lot longer than I thought it was. Oh, the website for the auction is Kastner Auctions. And I believe you have to pay like $1 to get into the website, and then it gives it back after you buy something. I believe that's how it works. Did you take another driving lesson today? I did. Oh, I took one yesterday. I was supposed to today, but I forgot I was gonna do one of these live feeds, so it's been temporarily postponed. Yeah, I'm getting really or pretty confident, not overly confident with my driving, so hopefully I'll be able to drive, my friends to school or Jason and Abigail around a little bit when I get my license. I am super excited about that. All right, so I feel like we had enough blue. I'm gonna add a bit of black. And considering it's only 10 minutes into the video, this is turning out okay. Oh, excuse me. My phone is already dying. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that, so I'm gonna have to unplug this light here. I'm not gonna point it up because we're tearing our house apart to get ready to move. It is a mess. Is that too dark? No, it's not too big of a difference. I'm just gonna plug my phone in so I can go for as long as I want, and this time I actually came prepared. All right, so, oh yeah, don't forget to like. Thank you very much, Cat Brown. If you do like the video, it always helps to like and maybe subscribe if you're really into it. When are we moving? We don't know yet, but we've been considering moving and looking at different properties. I don't think anything has been confirmed yet. I guess we'll just have to see. We're not moving far. We're staying in Alberta, in Canada, in Edmonton, I believe. And hopefully it shouldn't put any delays on our videos. Yeah, thank you very much, Matthew. That is the website for the auction if you want to buy some of my paintings. Oh, it's not just my paintings up for auction, by the way. My dad's selling a bunch of really cool ancient artifacts, ancient Mayan artifacts, among other cool things. So if you're not there for the paintings, you can yeah, check out the other merchandise we have for sale there as well. Merchandise, is that the right word? Whatever. It's close enough. The picture is looking awesome so far. You're very talented. Thank you very much, Tracy. I really appreciate it. I am just gonna fill in this bit of beak with black because I didn't realize I didn't like this is good paint. I didn't realize just this tiny amount that I put. Like it's just enough to make the canvas or make the palette look wet. I didn't realize that would be enough, but it was, and I'm very grateful for the kind subscriber who sent it to me. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna do a bit down on the tail here because I need to make it look like it pops out from the the white here. I don't think it is up yet. No, it is not up yet, but it will be soon. I don't know why my cable came out of my phone or how I didn't notice that. I think that's a little bit more concerning. I must really be tired. Yeah, all right. Maybe if I flip it around, it'll start charging. Hopefully. Yep, there we go. Now I won't have to get off. That's a great shade of blue. I agree. I think it looks really interesting. I'm going to mix this black with a bit of white and get some gray. I think it'll look interesting. Look cool, hopefully. Maybe just a little bit. So in here. Oh, and I'm using wall paint for the white because it's cheap and I get a lot of it and it's acrylic paint basically. So I can do a lot with it. Hi, Stephen. Wow, I really like the blue bird looking great. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much, Kelly. For the car fund. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll be able to very soon drive to school. That's coming together so fast. Yeah, yeah, it is. It's actually I'm a little worried I'm not going to have an hour-long live feed here, but there's no point of worrying. I think I'll have a good amount of time. Plus, I wanted to get some time to talk to you guys. It's been a bit of a while. I think I'm going to have an actual video coming up soon, if I can get my hands on that big circular saw blade that I was looking at before, or one of them, of a big circular saw blade. I'm giving it blue jay colors, even though it's not a blue jay. Nah, that's fine. If you excuse me, you'll still be able to hear me, but I didn't come prepared. I'm going to grab, let's see, maybe a red or an orange. I think an orange would look cool. What do you guys think? Red, orange? I guess we'll have to see. All right, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. All right, so you guys can probably still hear me fine. I think I'm gonna grab this orangey brown. You can't see what I'm talking about, so maybe I don't have to say this. Uh, you get it. All right, I'm back. I brought these two colors, orangey brown and red. So if I mix those together, I should get interesting combination. Hopefully. We'll have to see. All of this is just off the top of my head. I did not plan this out at all. You from my last live feed, you could probably tell the same. Because I had to delete it, it was so bad. My last live feed, I decided it was going to be a good idea for me to try to paint while also eating the hottest noodles in the world. It was not a good idea. It was a really, really, really bad idea. I couldn't stop burping, coughing, and farting. It was. I tried to make that sound. Tried to skim over it a little bit because sounds a little immature. Whatever. It was a disaster, a train wreck, if you will. I will hopefully not make that mistake again, but for those who were there, you know what I'm talking about. It was not great. Yeah, it was. I wasn't expecting. Yeah, was not expecting it to hurt that bad. Not only that, but I thought it was a good idea for me to put what was it called? Oh yeah, Carolina Reaper hot sauce on top of the hottest noodles in the world. So my mouth was burning off so much I could barely speak. And then I had to try to talk to you guys and narrate what I was doing. It did not go well. I'm glad that you guys continue to subscribe. If I were you, I probably wouldn't, but I'm glad that it's over and I fixed it. That probably was my worst live feed. And sorry for the mic shake there. I had the headphones a bit too close to my face, but it's better now. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed it. Oh, I'm not. It was not good. But I'm glad that I got to talk to you guys and everyone was relatively supportive. Oh, that was a disaster. Hopefully this live feed is nothing like that one. I think I had like 90 people on. So that is a lot of people to make that big of a mistake in front of. I was not embarrassed. Let's see. I saw your dad pick up a huge blade for you to paint on. Yeah, this is actually where this came from. The huge blade I decided against using yesterday, but I changed my mind after he sold it because I'm just not that smart. He already sold it, but I was like, "Hey Dad, is it all right if I change my mind about the blade that I chose?" I still very appreciative, or I really appreciate that he got that for me. That was really nice. Uh, but I guess I have to make up my mind a little faster next. Reconnecting. All right, there we go. Hopefully I'm back. I'm in the basement right. Well, I mean, I'm always in the basement, but that's my excuse for having such terrible Wi-Fi. You do amazing work. Love your paintings. Well, thank you very much, Sharon. I appreciate all of your guys' support. It means a lot. Oh, and I made a mess. Well, I guess it's time for me to add some red. Red in there. Maybe I'll mix it in with the blue, get a weird purple color. Was that a good idea? It it was not. That is not a nice color, but I'm gonna use it anyway. Very reddy purple. Kind of like a mud color. I didn't want brown. Maybe it'll blend in with the rust. Your dad left behind some of the round saw blades up there. Oh, maybe he can go back and pick them up? Maybe. I feel like that's a lot for me to ask of him. That's all right. I will get some when I can. In the meantime, what do you guys think I should do for my next video? Is there anything that you guys specifically want to see? Because I haven't asked that in a while. And I probably should, because I can't just keep winging these videos, or they're going to start to suck. What do you guys think? Is there anything very specific that you, or not very specific, but is there anything that you guys actually want to see me do? Because I want to, I want to make my videos for you guys too, not just for fun. I mean, I guess all of these videos are just for fun. Buffering, very buffery. That's very frustrating. Hopefully it actually, there we go. I don't know why my phone is buffering so much today. It never really does that. Well, never is a lie. It usually doesn't do this during live feeds, so I might have to cut it short if it starts getting to be too annoying. This is going to be a two-parter, by the way, because I actually we're painting Easter eggs tonight. There's a little fun little tradition that we still do at our house. Painting Easter eggs. Oh, like on a thin wood panel. And I saw the flour and the baking soda and food coloring, I believe. I'm thinking a shield, so painting on wood. I've never seen you do a dog painting yet. Well, actually, I have done a dog drawing if you haven't seen that one already. It's I drew my dog Chewy after he got a haircut. He looks like a funky little rat. So if you scroll down my videos, you'll actually be able to see it if you're interested in that kind of thing. I thought it turned out pretty good. It was actually one of my best drawings so far. So yeah, if you want to see a picture of Chewy that I did, it should be, I think it's like my 8th video, something like that. It's an older one, but you should be able to find it, hopefully. Do you see it? First car fund, yeah. I am very excited. And when this auction goes through, I should be able to afford to like register a car and everything. Insurance is going to be a whole different thing, but I think if I just put myself under my, or I think that's actually how that's going to work. Just put myself under my dad's name and have the car registered under him, so the insurance will be cheaper. I guess we'll have to see. Oh, and I'm gonna add a bit of black here because it needs to be darker, a lot darker. That is out of focus. I don't know how long it's been like that for, but that is not good. Cat with wings. That's actually a cool idea. That would be like a cool street art idea or street arty design idea. I've seen the drawing, just not a painting. I love the one you did of Chewy. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. I guess I haven't really done a lot of dogs. I've done a lot of birds. Another voice crack. That's the third one today in this video alone. Oh no. It's gonna be one of those videos. All right. Yeah, I should probably do a dog. Oh, thank you very much, Jim Jackson. First car fun. This time, this time with the super chat even. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Uh, yeah. All right. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, his funky looking bird leg. That. That is something I need to fix. Hmm. There we go. Uh, all right. So I immediately blended his foot into the rust. So I might as well just finish that for now because his leg did not look very good. It didn't look great. So I'm just gonna use my finger to blend it in even more, like that. I didn't mean to do that, but that's what happened, I guess. That's how most of my paintings work. It's just like random mistakes that sometimes make a good painting. I'd love to see you paint a colorful lion on wood. Oh, that would be something you love to buy. Well, I love drawing lions, so that could totally be something I do. Yeah, I think you guys are coming up with some really cool ideas, actually. Oh, I painted my desk a little bit. It's not like it's going to make much of a difference, but still, I might want to try to avoid doing that. It's like a brownie red that I created. Just make his foot come down like that. That already looks 10 times better. Oh, you're locked out. That's weird. Oh, mom's calling. Oh, I see. Ah, she's locked out of the house. I'll be right back. Ah, well, that's an interesting way for her to get a hold of me. Chewy, no, stop it.
Thank you.
You commented on my live feed?
I couldn't.
I
I
didn't
texted you.
I didn't know what was happening.
Dad left and I left my keys in here.
Well, that was smart.
I texted you, but you didn't see it.
Well, I'm glad you figured it out.
Thank you. Go quick.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Huh. I had no idea what she was talking about. She got locked out of the house. She went to go get groceries. I wasn't expecting her to comment on my live. I was wondering, I was like, oh, I didn't hear her come back in. Where's she commenting from? She's locked out of the house. That is, that's a clever way to get a hold of me, I guess. Yeah, I just love your mom. Well, I guess I do too. I don't know. I don't. Why didn't she bring her keys? All right, whatever. That's fine. That's clever. That's a clever way to get back in. Oh, what an interesting little addition to this video. I didn't even hear her knocking. It's weird that I didn't hear the dog freaking out either. Oh, excuse me. Wood burning a picture, then paint on top of it. All right, that's a cool idea. I could totally do that. And wood burning creates a cool little indentation that I can use to my advantage. All right, what do you guys think of the bird so far? I'm just gonna tilt it upwards. So, ow, that hurt. That was a weird noise that I made. Weird lighting. I'll have to admit, I'm gonna put that back down because I didn't like I didn't like how that looked in the camera. I hope you know I am very thankful. That is stunning. Well, I'm glad you think so. Haha. Kick me out again. I'm not sure if you guys can hear me when I'm kind of rambling to myself. Sometimes I think in the back of my mind that you can, so I'll entertain you while it buffers a little bit. Let's see. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you very much, Jim. I saw your super chat right before I got all buffery. Yeah, thank you very much. Do you have a YouTube channel? I'm not I don't know if that was I don't know if that was a question for me because you know, you're on my YouTube channel if you clicked on the live feed. I bet you're probably asking someone else. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I saw the spare key fund. That was pretty funny. I laughed to myself while this buffered. I wanted to comment so bad on it, but then it kicked me out. Super unfortunate timing, but it's better now. You should do a video of you driving your first car. You're right, I should. As soon as I can, I'm gonna put out a video of me figuring out how to drive without crashing. Maybe my that could be an interesting title. Driving without crashing on purpose. Yeah, that would be a cool idea. All right, I am. Oh, I think I'm almost done the bird. Let's see. What car do you want? Well, as of right now, I don't know. Like eventually, like my dream car might be like a Toyota Supra, something like that, but those are expensive. Well, not super expensive, but they're expensive. No painting on the new car. I actually asked about that. I asked I asked if I could paint on my car. Extra key fund for your mom so she won't get locked out. Oh, all right. Oh, I think someone left the fridge open. I'm not sure if they know. I'll give it like 2 more minutes. But when someone leaves the fridge door open in our house, you can hear oh, never mind. My mom's down there. I see. Whenever someone leaves the door or the fridge door open, it does like a little ding ding or ding 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 dong. It goes ding dong, like cute little sound, which is like nice. It's like a nice little reminder when you're like, putting groceries away. But when you're trying to sneak snacks in like the middle of the night and that thing goes off, you're basically busted. So it's like a gift and a curse. All right, I gotta get the rest of this paint out. Would you drive the ambulance? I mean, I could, but I'm pretty sure that's my dad's business mobile, his work mobile. Why did I call it that? Whatever, you know what I mean. Oh, and I am out. Yeah, my fridge has a doorbell. You're right, it does. It's like a little alert whenever someone leaves it open. Oh, there we go. That's the last of the blue. Oh, I better savor it. A parent alarm. Yeah, the fridge alarm is just a parent alarm. I can't sneak snacks anymore. Well, it hasn't really stopped me. It's just made me a lot quicker at it so the alarm doesn't go off. When my mom rewatches this video, I can guarantee I'm gonna have a little discussion after this. What do you mean you steal food? Oh, not steal. Sneak food. All right, I'm just gonna add a little bit more shadows underneath the feathers here. There, I feel like that's a cool little addition. Cool little what's that? Cool little shadow. Oh, thank you very much. For your car fund. I really appreciate it. You guys are the best. Oh, and I forgot to read your name. Just a sec. I every time you donate, every time I try to read your comments or you donate, I seem to mess up your name. So I'm gonna take a minute to make sure I get this right. Margie, Margie Brown. Is that right? Did I say that right? Margie. I called you Marjorie like so many times. Ah, well, I'm glad that I figured it out now. I don't want to be that guy that like keeps mispronouncing the name. Oh, okay, I got it right. That's good. I actually had a teacher. I knew him like for 4, 5 years, and he never got my name right. Not once. Not once did he get my name right. On the first try, that is. After I correct him, he would like repeat it right, and then and then he would say my name wrong, like Stefan, or he called me like by the names of the wrong kid. Like he kept calling me Aiden. I don't know if he if we even had an Aiden in our class. He just seemed to like calling me that, I guess. He wasn't like an older gentleman either. He was relatively young. So I don't know. Maybe I just don't have a very memorable name. Should I change my YouTube name to Aiden Draws? Probably not. That would confuse a lot of people, I bet. All right, so I'm just going to get a little bit more white. making a mess on the top of this paint lid, but no one's gonna use it, so I don't care. That was my little announcement that turned into a bit of a song. If you couldn't tell, there. Very, very light blue is what I got. I'm not gonna get white because my paintbrush is dirty. My pastor called me Michael for 20 years. My name is Matthew. Oh, that well, you know, he at least he was consistent. He really thought you had the right, or he had your right name. Ah, do you love car like your dad does? I do love cars. Yeah, I'm more and more actually. I'm becoming a bit of a car guy. Not a crazy car guy, but you know, like one of the kind of car guys that like looks at a picture of a car and is like, hmm, I can name one of the parts of the engine in there. Sometimes it has a fan belt and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm starting to get into cars now that I'm actually able to drive. I'm learning how to fix them up a bit. Oh, let's see. Emily Olson says, I only saw my aunt 2 weeks every summer growing up, and so she would send a birthday card. For the longest time, she would spell my name Emily instead of Emily with a Y. Oh, that's too bad. I mean, at least she was sending you a birthday card and it was like with the best intentions. So, I mean, we'll give her that one. Hmm. I don't think I've had a family member make a mistake with my name. That's not true. One time, I believe, I had a what is it? Third cousin. They spelled my name. Well, I don't know. We don't see them very often at all. Like maybe once or twice every 2 years. So they spelled my name Steven, but that's like the only time. However, most of my friends that I know that I've talked to recently still spell my name with a V. So I don't know if I need to like except Taryn, if you're still on here. I don't think you've done that recently. But yeah, most of my friends spell my name with a V. I don't know what's up with that. I guess it's just a more popular way of spelling it. Well, considering this live feed is only 38 minutes in, this is turning out pretty good, I think. Little blue bird on a saw. I'm gonna pick it up. And oh, maybe I can try to turn the camera my way really quick and I can show you. Not a great angle on me. And yeah, this is what we have so far. Just need it to focus. There we go. I think it turned out. Oh, or it is. It is turning out pretty interesting. Not a great light on me at all. Nope. All right, I'm gonna turn this back around and we can get back to painting. Oh, did not want to turn around. Let's see. What did Matthew say? As long as they don't spell it like Stevphen. Oh, oh. Yeah, I mean, hmm. Yeah, I think that was actually one of the first super popular memes that I saw, like that I can remember. It was a well, it isn't that new. I just remember it's one of the first like kind of internet memes that I can actually remember. It's a dog. It's a picture of a dog with his front lip tucked in. Oh, his bottom lip, front and bottom lip tucked in, and underneath it is like a picture of a name tag that says Stephen with a PH. So it says Stephen, Stvphen, Stephen. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't know why I felt the need to share that, but I did. I guess I just got zoned in on my painting that I that I shared a dumb story. Well, I'm not sure if you guys remember that meme either. Oh, Armand. Another friend from class is watching my stream. It's been a while, actually. I'm glad that you were glad that you're on here. I just got a notification from Instagram saying that he was on. I'm glad to see that I have some friends coming on. See me do a little bit of painting. Now I feel extra self-conscious if I mess up. Ah, well, I'm sure you guys don't care, probably. All right, so don't remember that one. And I was married to a Steven. Yeah, I don't. I'm probably gonna have to find that picture. I thought it was really funny. Sure was the guy that had the name tag. Told the person it was Steven with a PH. Uh, and that person wrote PHSEVHEN. STEPHEN. Oh, I keep okay. You know what? I'm tired, but yes, he described the story way better than me. That's probably why there wasn't anyone saying like they remembered it. I must be like really tired because I don't I don't even know how I described it. Ah, whatever. All right, I'm gonna come back in with the white here. Hopefully I can get a better, lighter tone because right now it's way too dark. I'm trying to add highlights. So just using the lid here, using an old lid to mix my paint on. Despite me having despite me having a paint palette, I still don't use it for some reason. Ah, I probably should. I think I'll grab it after this. All right. I can actually I wasn't sure who was upstairs talking, but that's just my screen. I was a little bit confused. You guys, I just heard all right, so oh yeah, his foot still looks messed up. Got those scaly feet because birds are basically like modern dinosaurs. Give him little dino feet. Let's see. Send Steven lid so he has pallets. Yeah, I guess I probably would use them. Right now, most of my palettes are just like old. Like this one's a box lid, which I've used for so long that it's actually halfway full of just dried paint. So it's like up to here. I'll mark it with my little paintbrush. Like, yeah, that feels about right. Filled up with just dry acrylic. Yeah, I look forward to the day when it's full so I can keep it. Maybe do a little painting on top of it. I think I said that last live feed, but I can't remember because my memory is genuinely terrible. All right, so this is our little creation, the little bird that I made with you guys. And how long did that take me? 44 minutes. That's not so bad. I mean, it's a little bird, but it's not bad. Maybe I can put this one up for sale too. That might be interesting. We'll have to see. Would you guys want to buy something like this? Oh, maybe try a little orange, yellow, or brown in his feet. Oh yeah, I actually brought this. What am I doing? I brought this for the feet. Huh. Well, thank you for commenting that. I was wondering why I brought that. You know, sometimes I can really just not know what I'm doing. That is, thank you for commenting that. I was like occasionally wondering why I had that here. Well, now I know. Thank you. I'm gonna add little brown, a little bit of brown on his feet. I guess we'll have to see how this turns out. I'm a little bit afraid to add it. Just a tiny bit of it. There we go. Oh, I see. I remember the problem last time. It's because I tried to add brown like this, except I instantly blended it in with the rust. This is kind of rust colored too. Yeah, I could probably just blend it in. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whatever, it's still wet. I shouldn't. There we go. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. Should have offered your dad to repaint the hood of his Jag. Maybe paint some Jaguars on it. No, 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 no. Considering, considering how half of my paintings turn out, I guarantee that is not a good idea. I don't think I can afford the hood of a Jag, and even if I could, I would never be able to afford anything ever again. Yeah, all right. So, this is what we have so far. I'm practicing on painting birds more and more because hopefully, when my dad puts up his coffee shop, I'll be painting a peacock in there. Not 100% yet, but I am planning it out like a little peacock mural, and you guys can come in and see one of my one of my murals, one of my main murals that I made. I decided just to add a little bit of brown in there just from impulse because I have no control. I don't know why I decided to do that. Why am I putting it on the beak? I don't know. I just want to. Oh, that was not on purpose. Let's see. Well, sometimes you make mistakes when you paint, and in this case, I most definitely did. Luckily for me, though, oh, never mind. The white part just started to rub off. I brought this for little bits of white that I made mistakes on. So, I don't think I'm gonna have to wait very long for it to dry. I can just touch it up a little bit. There. That feels like it's in a good place. All right, I'm going to read some comments. Steve, I was at the shop today and I was looking at the cool wood burn art on the guitar. Oh, yeah, I forgot I did that. That was one of my very first videos. It was called, oh, actually, I think it had the same title as this live feed. It was called Turning Trash into Art, except wood burning an old guitar. And this one is painting an old saw. Yeah, it's basically the same title. I guess I didn't change much, huh? Hmm. Well, that's really interesting. I'm glad you liked it. That was actually that's one of the first things I was trying to sell. It is for sale, I think. Just hasn't sold yet. It's kind of like just a practice piece more. More than like a professionally made piece because it isn't like perfect. It's got a lot of mistakes and it's got a giant crack down the middle. So unless you want like a half broken burnt guitar, I guess it's just there for show. Hmm. I feel like I fixed that. I made a mistake. I didn't say that I made the mistake, but you can definitely see it. I think I fixed it. Oh, and then I immediately made a new one. Let's see. Just get some white in there. That looks a little funky over here. I'll just blend it in with the side. Like this. Let's see. Oh, thank you very much. Gail. I didn't even know my lot numbers. You're right. Yeah, I got the ostrich in there. Got that cow painting I did in there. I put the lion. I'm pretty sure I have the owl in there. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, if you're interested, feel free for a palette fund. Make sure you seal it off so the paint doesn't flake off. Yeah, you're right. That's a good idea. All right, I'm going to move back to my blues, fix up that giant mistake that I made. I guess giant is a bit of an exaggeration, but eh, whatever. You know what I mean. Nah, maybe it wasn't such a big exaggeration after all. All right, so I am almost complete. Excuse me, almost completely done this little bird on top, and I guess I'll just flip it around really quick to show you guys one more time before I start to I guess ask what this big white blob should be underneath. Or should I keep it as just that, a big white blob? I'm going to turn the camera around again. Hopefully, if I angle the, oh geez, that's loud, or bright, not loud. I was going to say that's loud. It is not. That is bright. I just tilted the thing to my face so it doesn't look that bad. Here, I'm going to lean out of the way of the camera. It's not a good angle. All right. So, again, this is what we have. And I still can't get some a uh, good lighting on it. That's a little bit weird. It looks better when it's laying down. It looks like I don't know what it looks like. I guess now might be a good idea or a good time for me to ask before we finish this what I should actually do about that big white space underneath. What's the name of the auction? Kastner Auctions. I believe if you scroll up in the comments, Matthew posted a few links. They all go to the same place. All right, I need to turn this camera around. There. Huh. That kind of looks like a little bit of a transition. That was quick. Just turning these lights back up. I think what I'm really looking forward to when I drive is the ability to listen to music really loud. Not like in neighborhoods when I'm going slow because that's just obnoxious. But if I'm like just on like a freeway or something, I'll just listen to some tunes and not really have to worry too much about the sound I'm making. Unless I blow my speakers out, then I'll have to worry. But that is not the plan. That is not the plan at all. So yeah, I thought it was a white fence post. Well, it totally could be. Should I leave it like that? Yeah, it looks like a white fence. All right. Well, you guys let me know. Should I leave it like a white fence or what? White part, you should do a tree with the sky in the background. That's a cool idea. Light brown fence post. All right. The only reason I'm not going to do the background is because I want to have the color of the rust. I know it's kind of like a weird thing that not a lot of people like, but the patina of it, I want to kind of keep it a little bit. Not a lot of people like the idea of patina because it's just old and rusted. But if you make it like colorful, then I think it can look really interesting. All right, so I am just gonna add a little bit of shadows, finish it off with really bright highlights at the top of his head, like so. There we go. And then I'll end the live feed because it's gone on for an hour now. Well, 54 minutes. Basically an hour. And I need to start painting Easter eggs. Well, I not have to. I get to paint Easter eggs. I don't want to sound like I'm being forced to. Even though no, I'm not off the table. No, I like painting Easter eggs. It'll be exciting, fun. It'll be fun. It's kind of hard to believe that it's already Easter. This year went by really fast. Very fast indeed. All right, just add some more highlights. Maybe make the feathers look a bit longer because usually the feathers on top of a bird's head aren't super short. They're kind of long. Well, from parrots anyway. And that's like one of the only birds I draw, except like I drew an ostrich. I was thinking about doing an ostrich on this one actually because I thought it would kind of make sense to have on such a long saw blade, but I decided against it because I am lazy and I didn't want to have to figure that out. There we go. I feel like that is turning out all right. I think just leaving the bottom as it is looks Unfinished. I also think it already looks like a fence post. All right. Well, I guess I could turn it into a fence post then. Oh, I should probably add some black there because that blended together weird. Right at the end too. Whatever. I always make a mistake halfway through a drawing when I zone out a little too much or focus on something a little too much. But I'm sure I could fix this. It's not a big issue. There we go. I think this is basically done. All right, so I can't put it down any further than this. I guess you're gonna have to come back for a part two then. So again, I have my paintings going up for auction on when was it? April 24th on Kastner Auctions .ca, I believe. Uh, maybe .com. Just look up Kastner Auctions. It should come up with the website. And on April 24th, my pieces are going up. So if you're interested in buying any of them, I'm just doing the finishing touches on this. I'm not 100% done because I am picky and I don't know when to stop. Yeah, so if you're interested in buying any of my paintings, you should go there because I have a lot of my original pieces up for sale. And they're not prints either, they're original paintings. All right, so this is what we have. Thank you everyone for coming. All right, I am going to zoom in. This feels like it's a little bit uncomfy, whatever. Weird lighting, but for part one, I think it's pretty good. I'm not going to turn it around again because I learned my lesson from the first time, but this is what we have. I really hope you enjoyed, and until tomorrow, no, not tomorrow, tomorrow's Easter. I guess until next time, bye.